Welcome to Find Your Kalm. Alright, hello everyone. What we're going to do today is the Vantrue Dash Cam on Dash N1 Pro. You don't need to see me open up the box and everything. It did come in packaged very nice. This is the electric charger that goes to the cigarette lighter. One nice thing that people say about it is it still gives you another USB charger. When this is plugged in for the camera, you can still charge something else. That was really nice. Came in a little plastic bag. This is the USB for your micro SD. Download all the pictures, things like that. Do your updates on the computer. This is the mount. Real nice, solid, good construction. Plugs in up here and disconnects the camera here, so you don't have to take the mount off or anything. This is not the one that has the GPS. There is one that has the GPS, a little bit bigger, and it tells you your speed, where you're at, all those good things. It says it doesn't give directions like a GPS, but because it's a GPS, it tells you on the camera where you're at, how fast you're going, things like that. It did come with a quick start guide, pretty basic. Tells you how to load up things, and your user manual. Like always, I read every bit of the directions. Christmas morning, grandkids hate me. Take time, learn how to read the box, learn how to open it, learn how to set it up. And this is the money right here. Look at that camera. Look how small that is. LCD screen in the back, on off buttons, up and down, do the things to program it. We're definitely going to get into that later. One of the things that they said as far as the reports go and the remarks, get a genuine Samsung 256 gigabyte card. They are either manufactured in Korea or the Philippines. Some of the people had problems with the SD cards, but the people that ordered the right one and tried the right one seem to be giving it 4 and 5 stars. So definitely get a Samsung genuine, made in Korea or the Philippines. The other adapter that I bought, it comes with the fuses, the extra fuses. Plug it in, ground it. It's for the hard wire. Put this into your fuse box, run it off an accessory if you want, or run it off the battery, because this has a park mode and a G-force sensor. When it gets hit, it records who hit the car, who's jumping around, who broke in. We're going to have to definitely look at all the details on that. But in the remarks, they recommended that this is the kit to buy to hardwire it. So I'm not going to use a cigarette lighter. I am going to hardwire it. I'm going to let you go for now. I'll come back after I read all the directions and after I check everything, and we'll install it. I'm going to try to install it in the Ram 3500 truck. Okay. Let's go through the setup. We have record setup, system setup, GPS setup, and files. Record setup. Does resolution, pick it, 1080, press OK. Loop recording, you can do 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, OK. G sensor, high, medium, low, or off. I put it on medium. Audio recording, put it on. Parking mode, we have it on or off. I left it on off because it isn't hardwired in yet. It was just through the cigarette lighter. Exposure, so I put 0. Number plate is like if you wanted to label it with, 0001 for your first trailer. Okay, stamp. date and time stamp, logo stamp, number stamp, speed stamp, GPS location stamp. Those are on the videos on the bottom left hand corner. Rotate display, time lapse. You're allowed to do time lapse 1 second, 5 second, 10 second. Power off delay. And we have system setup, language, format SD card. That's what I did the first time I put in the SD card. And every time I download all the videos off of it, I reformat the SD card and it deletes everything, so we start fresh. Time and date. That's how you set the time and the date. Auto LCD off. And you don't want the LCD screen to be on all the time. You set it for 30 seconds. It's supposed to save your battery. Device sound. I guess some people like that or don't like that. That's that annoying little beep every time you touch something. Non-use auto power off. If you don't do anything with it, the way I had it set up with the cigarette lighter, when the accessory went off, it went off. But I guess if it was hardwired into the battery and I didn't want to use it in the park mode, I could have it turn off. Frequency 60. System info tells you what about it. Tells you, I think it has the code number for the camera. But that's it. Pretty basic setup. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure you could have plugged this into a laptop and had a bigger screen to work with. Some of the complaints were that you had to go back to get into the other mode. Those are nothing. You press a couple of buttons. Everything still works out pretty simple. Okay, that was the setup. This is where I mounted it. Suction cup on the windshield. It's been up there for about 2 weeks. Hasn't come off. Hasn't come loose. It's a great size. Can't tell that it's even up there behind the rear view mirror. And from the front of the truck, if you walk by and look at it, you're not real sure if it's a aftermarket camera or if it's just part of the camera that comes with the truck. Real happy. I've only been running it through the cigarette lighter for the last couple weeks, and now the next step is for me to hardwire it into the fuse box. Okay, so what we have here is the hardwire kit. The new vending, new net hardwire kit installation guide. Comes with fuses. It comes with 4 of the adapters depending on the different size fuse that you have. Just plug them in, no crimping or anything. That was really nice. But we ran into a problem. This is the unit. This is going to be plugged into the fuse box. Nice long cord. And here's the adapter. The adapter goes from a micro USB to the mini USB that goes into the dash cam. I didn't like this big plug, and I especially didn't like the fact that it only goes in about halfway. So I ordered another one. I thought maybe the problem was this plug. Well, there's a lot of these plugs on the internet, and I didn't want to buy another one. So I bought this cord, and I thought this would be okay. Yes, I lose the right angle, but with the play, I thought I'd be okay. Well, here's the same issue. So this doesn't go all the way in. And now that I have the little bit of extra cord, I'm going to put this into the headliner, and I just don't want anything to come out. So I got a little electrical tape, but I also got some heat shrink. So I'm going to cut a little piece of this off, put this together, do some heat shrink around it, make sure that it stays together real nice, and then hopefully that'll solve the little problem about this not going all the way in. All I have left to do now is go back out to the truck and install it. Okay, up under the mirror, went along the headliner, came down the pillar, went behind, underneath, over to the foot pedal, now you can see that I went through the firewall with the grommet from the speedometer. Okay, I can hope you can see that it comes out of the firewall. Came along the side here, went behind the battery holder, came into the fuse box. This is what I have inside the fuse box. You can tell the little adapter that they gave us has the fuse on the top. Now remember, the dash cam and the fuse that they send you goes in the slot on the top, and the fuse that you took out of your truck goes into the slot on the bottom. And then I ran the wire a little bit into the box, cut a little groove so nothing would happen to it, and that's about it. Okay, gonna start the truck. And the video camera came on. I did not wire it to a battery source. I wired it to actually the sunroof. And I do not have a sunroof, so that worked out real nice. So now the camera will come on whenever the truck is on. Nice clean installation. No wires or anything. Put the mirror back in the right position. You can barely tell it's there. Okay, I hope this helped a little bit. Not a professional in any way. I did not want to show you guys how to take apart the truck. That's up to you. If you break a clip or a snap or something like that, I did not. I was very fortunate, but I can't exactly tell you guys how to do it. But you'll run the wires the way that you think is the best way into the fuse box. Everything will work out just fine. I've had it for a couple weeks with the cigarette lighter. I'm real happy with it. A couple $100 investment, I'm sure will pay off. And another good thing, I'm not running the GoPro off the windshield anymore. And with this 256 gigabyte SD card, I am able to film days. One of them said that it was up to 40 hours of travel time. GoPro wasn't giving me 40 hours of windshield time. So, I hope this works out for you guys. I hope you have as much fun with yours as I'm going to have with mine. You guys take care of yourself, and I hope you find your calm.